Anyways, let's jump right into the first coincidence. So Donald Trump was born on a blood moon. Alright, so let's go over this further. So Donald John Trump, his full name, was born on June 14th, 1946 at Jamaica Hospital Medical Center in Queens, New York City in USA. And MES occult note, if you break these down into their numbers, so June 14th, 1946, it's going to be 6/14/1946. If you add all these up, you get 6 plus 14 plus 1946, you get 1966. And this, my OneNote thingy has a built-in calculator. Just press space, automatically calculates 1966. And if you rotate the 9, you get a 6, so you get basically 1966. Flip that around, 1666, remove the 1, 666. Anyways, hashtag bear with me. This is what I do with numbers. Anyways, I just wanted to make that MES occult note. So Queens is right next to Manhattan, where 9/11 occurred, and 9/11 has a lot of correlations with Trump and so on. So there's Queens right here, where he's born. There's Manhattan right beside it, and that's right at the tip is going to be where the WTC was. All right, so there's 5 boroughs or districts of New York City. There is Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island. Yeah. So this is also a borough. So that island is also a borough of New York City. Anyways, going further, so there's the Jamaica Hospital Medical Center, and there is Manhattan there. So WTC is going to be somewhere around there. So again, very close by. So source, this is the Google Maps right there. And yeah, there is a Manhattan, New York. Here's a pretty cool image right here, just to show all of Manhattan there and all the skyscrapers. And there's the One World Trade Center. So note the World Trade Center, WTC, is near the southern tip of Manhattan, so it's over here. And it's showing the new One World Trade Center, and there's the giant One World Tower there. Notice the wording as well, One World. Yes, you had the World Trade Center complex get destroyed and then turn into a One World Trade Center. And there's the Twin Towers. So you have 2 becoming 1. So a lot of occult symbology here with this One World. So 2 becomes 1 and so on. And this is the WTC Twin Towers before 9/11. And there is the Statue of Liberty right in front. So just epic image there and right by the water. And as always, Trump is somehow involved. So Trump proposed building Twin Towers 2. So interestingly, in 2004, Trump had proposed building Twin Tower 2, or II, also known as Twin Towers 2, new Twin Towers, Trump Twin Towers, and World Trade Center Phoenix to replace the then dustified old Twin Towers on 9/11. There's my link to my 9/11 video series. Very interesting, yeah, because the towers all turned to dust. And here is the Twin Towers 2, the proposed World Trade Center model. The new Twin Towers stand beside the memorials. The memorials right here and here, which would have used the surviving exterior panels of the original towers. So it looks very similar to the other ones, but just upgraded and updated, so on. And here is Trump presenting. Here's a photo of Trump presenting the Trump Twin Towers building proposal. Epic stuff here. So again, Trump is always involved. And there's a memorial, right there's the proposed memorial to the old Twin Towers right there in front. And notice that this has all these flags of the world, or a lot of them. So again, you'll have the One World being constructed above and so on. Both figuratively and physically in this building, as well as in the world government that we're that we're finding ourselves being pushed towards. Anyways, going further, so June 14th, 1946 was a blood moon or total lunar eclipse. So going further, so June 14th was a blood moon or total lunar eclipse. It was also a central lunar eclipse as the moon crossed the center of Earth's shadow. So there's the center there. I believe there's a center. It pretty much touches it over there. I guess that's called central lunar eclipse. So it touches it. And so this is from Wikipedia. So June 14, 1946 is at 1839 Universal Time. And there is that reddish color there, blood moon. So hourly motion of the moon from right to left. So it goes like this, and it touches the center. So hence central lunar eclipse. Very interesting. So in the 20th century, from this is January 1st, 1901 to December 31st, 2000, there have only been 81 total lunar eclipses. Total lunar eclipse has to go in the shadow, anywhere in the shadow. And then if it hits the center, then you're going to have central lunar eclipse. So and then there's 33 central lunar eclipses. In other words, in this 100-year span, there's only been 81 total lunar eclipses, and 33 have been central lunar eclipses. So let's see the odds of Trump's birthday landing on one of these. So if you have 100 years times by 365 days in a year, yes, you're going to get, multiply this out, you're going to get 36,500 days in a century. And if there's 81 total lunar eclipses in the 20th century, so you just divide this out by this number of days in a century, then times by 100%, you get the percentage. So you have 81, and then divide by 36500 times 100. And my calculator has a built-in calculator. I just press space. It was 0.2219. So yes, exactly this number. Yeah, or in other words, this is the same as saying 1 in 450. You could do 1 450 equals, yes, 0.002, and then multiply by 100. Let's go here. Equals, yeah, so 0.22. So you get pretty much 1 in 450. So 1 in 450 people, that's the chance of getting being born on a total lunar eclipse in that century. And now if you take it further and look at, there's 33 central lunar eclipses, divided by 36,500 days. We're going to get this number here, 33 divided by 3650. We're going to get 0.09%. Go press space, double check. There it is. So yeah, my OneNote that I'm working on has a built-in calculator. So 0.0904%, or 1 in 1106, or 1 in 1,000, 1106. I'm going to double check here. Yeah, so you get 009. Move it up by 2 digits when you multiply by 100. Anyways, and also notice the 1109. So 06. Flip that around, you're going to get a 11. And remove the 0, you're going to get 119. Flip it around, 9, 11. All right, interesting. Anyways, very, very interesting stuff. So basically, Trump had a 1 in 1100 chance of being born in the central lunar eclipse. All right, and note that this was from Wikipedia, but we could also see the full moon. So know that we could use the Stellarium web app to see the full moon on June 14th, 1946, and in New York. So you can go click this link right here, opens up this right here, and you can play around with it. And let's just go to June 4. Let's go. You can go all the way back to 1946. Okay, here's fast forward. Also, you can hold it as well. So, all right. So we have that, and this, and then this can go to June 14th. And this is you get this near Richmond, New York. So yeah, I'm in Canada. So you can click it here and use this location. And let's see where the full moon is. There's a full moon. So yes, you can click it and you can see that full moon. Absolutely amazing. And that's on June 14th, 1946. It's pretty epic web app. And yeah, you can see that. Anyways, you can play around with that. So there's the full moon there on June 14th, 1946. And you can play around with it, and you can see the moonlight as well. Okay, that's interesting. So, see what that does. If I click here, oh, that changes the date. Okay. So, anyways, and it shows you at which time of day it's dark and bright and so on. Anyways, and if you play around with it, and if you set the date a bit earlier in the day, we can see the blood moon color. Although this would be visible on the opposite side of New York on the Earth. So if you make it at 10:58 a.m., so it'd be sunny in New York, but then across the world it'd be dark, and you can see this blood moon there. And then you can see that as well. So here's the same image as above, but showing the landscape, which shows the moon is below and through the Earth, aka visible from the other side, and as this is again 10:58 a.m. in New York, or 10:58 or around that time in New York. So yes, there's the moon through the Earth. So you can see that web app is pretty amazing. You can see the atmosphere and the landscape as well. So you can see where objects are. So there's the moon through it.